Welcome everybody to our first episode of Verdant Quick Predicts. My name is Trajan. I'm going to be hosting this every week for the whole of Spring Split. We're going to be predicting the results of each game, and we're going to track my points versus all of the guests. Our first lovely guest here is the man whose name has echoed through the Twitch chat of NLC for many years now. It is Torok. Welcome. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
So it is going to be the full refreshed NLC. Everything's up in the air. Everything's blown up. Everyone went bust. And now here we are back for 2023 for the revival season. And I've got my magnum opus here to show everybody. This is what we're looking at, okay? These are the predictions. I'm going to try and get it out of the way of my mic. And we have my totals. We're going to be keeping track of these all the way through the season. We've got the matchups here. And we're going to have these indicators for myself and Torok to show who has picked what. Okay, let's get straight into it. Game 1, round 1, opening match. Veneer versus Riddle, the teams that refused to leave when everyone else was out the door. What are you thinking, Torok?
So, first of all, shout out to these guys for staying. You know, well done, Riddle and Veneer. Secondly, I think Riddle's going to take this one. Veneer's roster is decent on paper. I like what they've tried to do. It's very consistent. It's quite very solid. Yeah. But I think there is a step that Riddle has just above that level with Fire Rain, Johan especially, super interesting player coming in. And then I think the biggest question mark for Riddle is how well their native players can perform, but I'm backing them all the way here.
Yeah, for sure. I think Riddle, a lot of people on tier lists and things are talking about Riddle as one of the strongest teams. So I looked at Fire Rain and he's played on the Korean national esports team and beat China 2-1 in 2015 or some kind of a national esports competition. So that was a bit of a blast from the past, but I am also going for Riddle right here. I think that's going to be a pretty solid dub. Round 2, Nord, these new lads, the ex-Bifrost team rising up from the ashes versus Natives, promoing up from Division 2. Torok, both of these end teams, who do you think is going to take it?
Pretty simple one here. Nord are taking it 100%, and I think we'll see this throughout the rest of these predictions, but it's quite a one-sided matchup.
Yeah, I think there is a bit of a gappening on the horizon there. I think Nord are going to come out swinging very, very hard. I think everyone pretty much has them top 2. A lot of people have them top 1. It's just kind of a given, I think. There's just so much power on that roster, and hopefully it goes smoother than the last time these people had to be on the Rift for the NLC. Right, round number 3, Verdant are my heart bet here on this channel versus Domino, another kind of last minute promo, and then Verdant coming up, buying up a spot in Division 1. This one might be a little closer. What do you think?
For me, the Verdant roster is really solid. They've also had a lot of bonding time being in London recently, and just in general, I think they've had their roster together for quite a while. So I'm really confident that the Verdant roster has sort of the fundamentals in place already, and they should do really well to start off the season with a win.
I agree. Of course, there's contractually obligated to vote for Verdant pretty much every time anyway. But yeah, I think that especially it was really good to see them having fun in London, getting the vibe checks selected for NLC. Obviously, we've seen so many months and years going past where no one's able to hang out with their teams. They're all remote across the countries, and now they're able to come together before the season starts. So let's see if they can convert that one. Now the last one, we have Unique coming up from, I think, the last chance qualifier, kind of the extra third spot they promoted up from Division 2, and then Ruddy Esports, the Don Jake media machine, rolling in here. We have got sort of confirmation, roughly, of what the roster's going to be. They haven't announced it yet. They'll have announced it by the time this comes out, I think. But let's see. What do you think, Torok, this last match of the day?
For me, the Ruddy roster is the far stronger of the two. It has a lot of good components in it that should work really well together, and I think they'll take the win.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much as simple as that, and I hate to be boring, guys, but I am trying to win this as well. I'm not trying to in for content, so I'm going to pick the same, and we have gone all for the same all the way down here. So we're all going down, or we're all going to come up huge. So let us know what you guys think in the comments or the replies on Twitter. Thank you very much, Torok, for joining me. We'll see how it pans out on day 1 of the NLC on Tuesday this week and Thursday following up as well. So we'll hope to see you there. Please follow Verdant at Verdant_GG on Twitter, and we will see you on Tuesday.